Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Tyler here, Rock50, and welcome back to another Bloons TD Battles modded video. 5th tier towers once again, and I'm doing a lot of videos on this because fucking Jambite keeps coming out with new towers. I swear he does one like once every other day now, which is honestly absurd. I'm pretty sure Bodil asked Jambite to like speed up production of this. And so now it's happened, and now we're just getting towers left and right, and it's going crazy. And you would think the quality of these towers would actually like diminish because they're being mass produced. They're not really. They're not really. So we were reviewing the 5th tier Ninja today. 5th tier Ninja is actually probably one of the cooler ones yet, and it's unique in a special way, but I'll get back to that later. But yeah, we've shown off the 5th tier Ninja. It's also probably a highly expected one that a lot of people want to see, and one I'm excited to try out myself. It is a little bit laggy, but before we get into that, what the fuck is on David Superior's side right now? He has like hollow balloon traps with spikes inside of it. So this is kind of like a bit of a spoiler, I guess, for a future Jambite project. But what is going on there is that Jambite has plans to make a 5th tier road spike tower of all things. A 5th tier road spike, and this is like his prototype of it. It doesn't have any upgrades yet or anything. That's just the base tower. So it's like this hollow thing, and it places down a road spike if a balloon happens to be under it or something like that, or at a very slow fire rate. I can't tell which it is, but it's honestly hilarious. It's just watching that go down. Just watching the fucking road spikes. You got a few of them planted. I guess I could get some of them myself, but I want to preserve my energy just in case. You never know if shit hits the fan. But yeah, we're just coasting through early game, doing battle parks. We got a reactor. The reactor is actually going to come in handy. You'll see the tower I have actually synergizes really well with the reactor. And also reactor and just battle park in general enables to get us to get a fucking round 11 bank. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Faster than most games of battles, and even fast for this mod. Usually it's not until round 13 that we're able to get it. But yeah, we get it up super early and just kind of keep farming, so you know this is gonna be a doozy. So yeah, this road spike tower, eventually I guess it'll have 5th tier, and I don't even know what to expect because I don't know what any of the normal upgrades even are. So it'll be like a brand new tower, and it just starts off having 5 tiers. So that's kind of cool. That's definitely pretty cool. And alright, yeah, we got our first 4th tier farm right now, so really we can just start saving up for stuff and be able to hold off any of these, you know, camera regen rainbows and regen leads and everything up until ceramics. And so we can keep greeting until then, and so it should be easier to afford the 5th tier Ninja. Now the 5th tier Ninja, the one I'm going for specifically, I mean, I'll be talking about both in this video, but I actually only buy one myself, I think. And yeah, that one, it's pretty expensive. I believe it's like $55,000. So we do have to save up quite a bit for it. I'm just going to keep getting farms then so I can, you know, buy it quickly in a go or something like that. And it's going to be the right side Ninja. It's going to be after Sabotage Supply Lines. So not like what comes after Bloon Jitsu. And you guys may have potentially seen that already. But the Sabotage Supply Lines extension upgrade has yet to be seen, at least to my knowledge. So actually going to get a sabotage, because like I said, ceramics are a bit of a problem, you know, because submarine cannot defend those. They can defend regen rainbows, but not ceramics. Ceramics are just a bit too tough, so we have to slow them down, and because of that, the sub can hold things off. And now we have damn near $55,000, so we are about to see the 5th tier Ninja right-sided, and here we go. What is that? I don't even know. So that's like a flash bomb on steroids. So this Ninja doesn't actually have a buffed ability to my knowledge, but it does have a buffed attack. So we're going back from the Phoenix Rune doing things. Now we're just buffing the tower itself. This is like a cluster shuriken flash bomb pineapple thingy. It's called cluster shuriken flash bomb in game, and that just took down that ZOMG. That just demolished it. Well, actually, I guess it did have some help from the reactor. There are some balloons that did make it pretty far. So like I said, the reactor is going to come in handy. I'm not getting a 5th tier reactor because that'd make it way too easy. Just the 4th tier reactor, because the weakness of this Ninja dude is grouped balloons. Just like, for some reason, right? Like, it's a bunch of explosions. So what even is going on? It may be kind of hard to pick up. Like, pineapples? What are you talking about, Tyler? There ain't no pineapples. Oh, but there is. There is. So what happens with this guy is it shoots out its normal flash bomb, which splits into 16 flash bombs, which split into like 30 shurikens each, maybe more, and also like 16 pineapples. So it's about 256 pineapples and like 16 flash bombs and fucking a bunch of shurikens. Now we're gonna see it against a group ZOMGs, because that was just one space ZOMG in the past. Now we got group ZOMGs, and it seems to actually be kind of struggling against it. Are we witnessing the start of actual balanced 5th tier towers? find out more at 7. So now we're basically going to take that down with a little help from the reactor again. So it seems like this dude actually shreds through mob layers pretty well, because it seems the majority of his spawn power is actually in its shurikens. While all the shurikens don't actually do anything, because most of them are away from the action, the ones that are generally seem to hit their pop limit. Like if you look closely at the structure, you can see like all the shurikens at the bottom of the projectile, they're all intact, but the ones at the top, they're not there, and you can actually see straight to the pineapples. Now the pineapples is really cool because it's synced up perfectly. I guess Jambite spent a lot of time fiddling with this projectile, making it so the projectiles actually move slow. That's not game lag, that's just the projectile moving slow, so the pineapple has enough time to like count down and detonate. I believe that's going on, and they all detonate at the same time, and everything disappears at the same time, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely fantastic how this looks. I really love it. However, it will cause a decent amount of lag in the near future, because yes, this is a lot of projectiles. There's at least 500 projectiles total in a single shot of this, and all those, most of those are explosions. So explosions even cause more lag when they're in mass, because they have to focus on like, did we hit this balloon? Did we not hit this balloon? There's a large cluster. How many balloons did it hit? Like, there's a lot the game has to figure out, and so that could be a problem eventually. So I have my Ninja Monkey actually on close right now because I want to get the most out of this. For the same reason you would put a cluster bomb on close, like a 3-0 bomb tower, put that on close, so the bombs generally go in about the same area, and especially as useful if it's like in the middle of the screen. So we have that, so we can get maximum potential. And like I said, there's a bit of lag. That was just round 32 big ceramic cluster. That's all it was. It wasn't even like a ZOMG. It was just the natural ceramics, that kind of stuff. And slowed down a little bit, just a bit. We're back to normal now. We're back to normal. Not too much lag like on my side. I'm still having perfect inputs and all that. But David Superior, he has a little bit of an older computer. But speaking of David, he has the other sided 5th tier ninja just chilling on his side. This is the 5th tier after the Bloon Jitsu. It's called like the Shuriken God. As you can tell, this is one hell of a god. Well, it's gone now. But basically, it was just infinite shurikens. Oh no, it's back now. And it's like a really cool pattern. Look at the thing go. He's just selling and rebuying it. It's so dope to just watch that come in and out like a freaking flower or something. So basically, it's like 200 plus shurikens or something, all going in a boomerang's projectile pattern. It is so cool. And all those pop a lot. Like, you should see, I think, against ZOMGs. Maybe if you guys want, I could do another video about it. Otherwise, there's probably other videos out there. I know Jambite's made one, and I'm trying to grow Jambite's channel because he deserves all the love for actually putting time into this. It's actually crazy, really. So now, we're coming in with a larger round 35 Z Omg Rush. Here we go. Round 35 Z Omgs, they're faster, stronger, so we gotta whip out the Ice and Ninja abilities. I had been using the Ninja ability in the past when defending, but that's because the 5th tier Ninja does come with a, ability. You do have to buy Sabotage to get it, so you get that. It's a shame, like, the ability isn't like super off, maybe like 25% slow or something like that. But that might be a little bit broken. The 25% slow just by pressing one button. Like here we're getting 25% slow because that's because we have Ice and Ninja. That's pretty huge. So there is some lag going on, as you can tell by the fluctuations of the game speed. It's like fast and then slow, and then fast and then slow, in and out. But it's still doing a pretty good job. We're destroying this stuff pretty well with help of the 25% slow. We're actually getting the majority of the shurikens, the majority of the pineapples that have some impact on the game now. They're at least doing at least 1 damage. Like even the pineapples close to the bottom are kind of doing something. Maybe the ones at the very bottom aren't doing too much. But mobs still are getting pretty far. Like we're still having to activate ice abilities and ninja abilities just for this round 35 Z Omg Rush. And it's crazy. Well, the thing is, despite like it struggling, it's still probably overpowered. As crazy as it is, I'm too accustomed to Jambite balancing. Like, just having one tower solo literally everything up until like round 60 or something like that, or around 45, or around, beyond. I'm so accustomed to that insane OP-ness that even when I see just a normal overpowered tower, I think it's underpowered. I think it's weak because it let round 35 ZOMGs almost make it halfway around the map, or a little bit over halfway around the map. That's just absurd to me, truly insane. And that just speaks wonders to Jambite's perfect, amazing, top tier, incredible balancing. So yeah, I mean, we're still gonna try to defend with it and see how far we can get, but it looks like this may have a shorter lifespan than other things, and we do have to still worry about that lag. I've just started speeding up the footage like crazy now. In real time, it's a lot slower. Like I think it's like 2 or 3 times sped up, something like that, and then eventually we'll get to even more sped up, even more faster speed. It'll be crazy. But yeah, Reactor's definitely putting in work, that's for sure, because despite all these explosions, maybe some of them don't pop black balloons or something like that. I guess the pineapples don't pop black balloons, so those may have a problem with the group balloons inside. Now, BFBs are giving us struggles. We gotta do the 25% slow. I'm like, I really didn't think I had to, and I really don't want to do the reactor. I mean, 50-year reactor would make it for a 12.5% slow, which is insanely slow. That would be disgustingly slow. It's just 8 times slower than normal balloons. But it also like does some damage, and it does quite a bit of damage. I feel like that'd almost be cheated. I want this ninja to do most of the heavy lifting. The reactor's just for the cleanup. So yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. So if you haven't noticed, there's a special quality about this tower that I really like. Can you figure it out? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the tower not having fucking lightning for once. Holy crap! However, it doesn't matter because there's 500 projectiles anyways, and I guess any tower with 500 plus projectiles will cause lag. And this probably causes even more lag than the other ninja. But it doesn't have lightning, which probably means it's a little bit better. It means I'm not going to start like stuttering or lagging out. It's literally just David's computer. And this one seems like more intensive on the CPU. I mean, I don't know. Like, my CPU is still handling it. It's just like David's couldn't handle this, but he could handle the towers with lightning, which is really weird. It's kind of odd, and it's the opposite for me. Like, I can't handle towers with lightning, but I can handle this. But this is a large ZOMG rush. David's just holding down the ZOMG button. He is non-stop sending ZOMGs, and Bloons are making it very far. However, we are going to reach an end as David is going to disconnect. He actually did disconnect like a bunch of times in between. I just edited him out. The footage was also 8 times sped up, so we damn well know that was going to happen. I don't think I was actually going to defend that ZOMG rush, though. I really don't think I was going to, because the balloons were starting to get far. Even the first few ZOMGs, there were mobs coming out of them, and they were making it to the last part of Battle Park, and that's panic zone. Like, we could really just die soon, and like our only pop power that actually get out there would be the frickin' pineapples. So, like I mentioned, this tower does struggle against balloon pop powers, so I'm just showing this other game against David, to show that, yeah, it struggles a bit, and you'll see, at least by the end of it, that it's just going to have a hard time dealing with balloons, but it can, destroy mobs and BFBs pretty well. The shurikens have, decent layer damage, I guess. I mean, each of them does 1, but there's just so many of them, they're bound to shred through ZOMGs. Maybe there's some shurikens stacked on top of each other. Like, Jambite said in his video that there's actually 60 shurikens per flash bomb that shot out, so maybe they're stacked on top of each other, because it doesn't look like a circle of 60. It probably would just mean that there's some stacked on top of each other. I don't know. So that's the 5th tier ninja. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Surprisingly not overpowered. I would personally prefer that towers would be at this level, this caliber of defending, because honestly, previous Jambite balancing, a little bit over the top, just a wee bit over the top, only a bit. One tower defending to like round 60, that's not broken. Nope, not at all, not one bit. So I'd like to see this. Hopefully a little bit less lag, less projectiles too, but hey, it was still fun to record, and I hope you guys actually enjoyed watching it. It's 5th tier ninja, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my other 5th tier towers videos. I got pretty much every single 5th tier tower there is out there. Wizard, fucking Boomerang, Dart Monkey, Engineer, yada yada yada. So I hope to see you guys there, and I do have a live stream later today that I'll be doing. I'll be doing Bloons Tower Defense X, which is modding to the extreme. It's a brand new Bloons Tower Defense game made by a viewer, and it's actually like really quality. So you guys should definitely check that out. It's in about a couple hours. So I hope to see you all there, and peace out.